fireworks, by the way, at Cool City Mall already. And we're just in game number 4. Imagine what it's going to be like for the grand finals. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's not get ahead of ourselves as we do still have to get through the drafts here for game number 4. Falcons AP brand this time on blue side, Yudo Red Giants on the red.
I was thinking if Yudo Red Giants will ban out the Zask or open it up so there will be a trade. Maybe Falcon CP brand will get the Yujin and then they get the Zask or any of the heroes like Moskov and Roger. So yeah, this is quite an interesting drafting sequence probably from both of our coaches, and they're taking their time. And it's going to be a Zask. Yujin is open for Falcon CP brand. If that happens, Yudo Red Giants, they can get, they got the Roger. Maybe Yujin Minotaur for Yudo Red Giants or Moskov and Hayabusa in even Alpha.
Yeah, it's very interesting, right? This chess match begins now. Well, yeah, Falcon CP Bren, even though Zushin got 100% KP in that last game, seems like, you know what? Yeah, that game was a fluke. We can adjust and we can do better. Falcon CP Bren, again, letting go of that Zushin. Yudo Red Giants, I say just get the Jushin and I think the Claude. No, the Moskov.
The Moskov, yeah. Or
Is
maybe a
strong
Minotaur
option.
also. Or even the Nolan as early as now. It was very effective for Sekai's. Oh, okay, it's going to be Julian and Minotaur. So they're not overthinking this time around, even though the Jushin was pretty much available or pretty much effective the other game. So Falcon CP brand, they can get to Charisma as early as now. Maybe even the Edith, by the way, could be one, and even the Moskov, so that they can pull off that Roger jungle. But they had a hard time earlier with the Roger jungle for Kyle TZ. Yep.
I think it's important not to tunnel vision too much on the Jushin, because despite the fact that we've seen the Jushin find a lot of success, there are a lot of ways to counter the Jushin, right? If you have the better clear, if you have the mid-trio prio, there are still loopholes around the Jushin despite the Zas being banned out. But it looks like Falcons AP brand, they will not gamble on it. They will not take that risk. They have picked the Jushin up for themselves as well as the Grok. So this is actually great, right? Because one of the downfalls of the Jushin is that wave clear. She's really great at the 1v1 in terms of just damage output and of course as the displacements from her skills. But one of her main problems is the mana usage, and she can't spam it as fast in the early game, so her wave clear is kind of lacking. But they've supplemented that with the Grok, who has an incredible wave clear.
That's true. So probably for Yudo Red Giants, they want a hero that could shred this Grok as early as possible. More on what are the heroes that has damage early game though. Moscow is mid to late game, depending on the laning. Could be a burst hero, definitely not a Vexana, because it could be countered out. Oh, it's more of the pokes. So they're still trying to make this save work for Yudo Red Giants. So the synergy from this Minotaur and Eve could be great.
You know, I thought that they were going to go for Lunox mid.
Oh.
I thought. Because it is Stormy's signature hero. He does have that in that pocket, but the Yve comes through. Goni, why Yve?
You know what? Seeing the synergy with the Minotaur, it might work considering earlier it was Yve and Edith. Yeah, I see the vision, but maybe with Minotaur, it's more direct, right? With Minotaur, you have somebody that's constantly will be in front of you. And of course, now, Yudo Red Giants, they will somehow limit Flap TZ's option here. So, Arlet, I'm seeing a glue potential ban as well from the side of Yudo Red Giants. Falcons AP Brer on the other side. Maybe they will start limiting on the gold.
I have a feeling of a Claude ban here.
Yeah, probably for... well, actually, it would be a nice ban for both teams. But it would be better for Yudo Red Giants. And now that they have the Eve, I won't be surprised if Falcons AP Brand will get a Lapu-Lapu, maybe a Yuzhong for Flap TZ just to shake things up against Yudo Red Giants. So that's why even the Arlot was banned by YRG. And yeah, Claude is a nice ban for them because that was the hero that was used against this Eve.
Unless they pick it up for themselves, because technically they do have first pick. So maybe Falcons AP Bren want to ban the Claude.
Let's see, right? And Falcons AP Bren, they can also flex this Roger to the gold lane if necessary. So it's still open for both teams here. It seems like they have made that decision. It will be the Nolan here. Yudo Red Giants, they do not care about the Claude. but they do care about Nolan.
Yeah, I was thinking for Falcons AP brand, they could switch this Roger on the Golden and have Alpha as their jungle, which is probably one of the reasons why Ruby has been banned for FCAP. Now, you the Red Giants, you want some hero that could be up front. Eden is still open. Eden has been banned. Terizla is still open. You know what? Is Paquito good against a Yushin?
I think, yeah, with bridge damage,
There's a Grok.
Zushin can be an option. But again, there's a Grok and the Roger. It's going to be very tough.
Yeah, technically the burst from the Paquito should be able to get up close and personal with the Jushin. I think we talked about this at MWI with LaFell. Like, what is a good counter was the Jushin? Any hero that can really just dive in your face will be a problem for Jushin, I think. So Paquito could work, but if there's cover, it becomes a little bit more difficult. But the Red Giants, they go for something very different. They go for the carry, understanding that they do need Shred to be able to hunt down this Grok in the later stage of the game.
That's an interesting approach here. Carry, I think it's a debut for that hero in the playoffs, right? We have yet to see Carry in the playoffs of SPS. So, Red Giants here taking another approach in the lower brackets finals. Remember, match point for Falcons AP Bren.
Yeah, but we saw that Falcons AP Bren were hovering on the Claude and the Glue. So the carry might have a hard time actually if there's gonna be a glue. It's as if the positioning will be very, very hard for Innocent here. But yeah, it's gonna be carry and glue. We have 100% win rate out of the 3 times this glue was picked. Probably it was used by Flap Easy also. So you the Red Giants, what's their EXP lane?
But remember, Falcons AP Bren picked up a Claude into a Minotaur, right? So it's not going to be as straightforward. A Minotaur can knock the Claude up and cancel that Blazing Duet. So there are layers to these counters, right? Essentially, the Claude can counter the Eve with just burst damage, especially with the Blazing Duet. But on the other hand, the Minotaur could also cancel the Blazing Duet to render that useless. And Red Giants, they secure that lockdown in the Terizla.
Red Giants will stick to their comforts here with Terizla picked up for Cram. And here, this is it. The 10 heroes that will enter the Land of Dawn.
Match point, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Snapdragon Pro Series, our final day in the playoffs. One more step away into the Grand Finals, and Falcons AP Bren should be able to get this if they execute their draft properly. Remember, both of the compositions have layers to it, so that execution is going to be very important. Who will be able to lead in the early game usually is the team to be able to win it all out. With the fast pace of the meta, we are going straight into the Land of Dawn.
Let's see, composition-wise, it's tough. Innocent, I believe he will rock the Purify as well.
Yep.
So it will be harder for him to engage or disengage without the flicker.
That's true. So if in case Falcons AP Bren wants to go on the faster route of things, they should probably go on Cram's lane because it might be hard for Yums to soak up all the damage against FCAP just in case. So I'm expecting that things will be fast from FCAP since they have the Grok. But we could see that, yep, it is actually Falcons AP Bren clearing first that middle lane as compared to Stormy and Yums in the middle lane. So Quantum Charge for 3 players of Falcons AP Bren with the Claude, Grok, and even the Rogers to expect faster pacing from FCAP.
Let's see here, will it come true or not? Well, Sakai's will be able still to take that purple, and yeah, laning wise, Super Marco and Innocent, Claude and Gary here, both just very, very annoying in that mid. Oh, Oakwin engaged on, but will still have the flicker to get out.
I really like how Stormy is poking View at that time because View is technically using the Purifier, right? It's gonna be hard for him if he's already low on life, and we have players from the Red Giant that could literally jump through him So with those Void Blasts and even the Void Crystal, it might be hard for few to zone out the players of Yudo Red Giants. So things are pretty good for both of our teams. Just the usual rotation from all of them. And Ogwen on the Resilience boots or the Tough boots. So he will be literally in front of everyone from Yudo Red Giants.
Okay, let's see. The turtle is up and instantly here, right? Sakai's is on it. Flap, Teasy, and Cram here battling with their mid laners. Oh, Few in the backside. Real relation popped early. Not in the turtle's mid here. Very aggressive. And that will force Few to use the Purify. Oh, take a look at the turtle. Sakai's will reset the turtle here, taking it patiently.
Yeah, I thought that Yudo Red Giants will force this turtle because we have two players from Falcons AP Bren going back to their base because of those zone outs from Yudo Red Giants. But since Ogwen was also in front, it's really hard for Yudo Red Giants to be that aggressive. And we could see him being poked here by 4 players of Yudo Red Giants. So View is here, Flappies, and even Ogwen. But I think the rotation of Kaltizi is somehow different as compared to Yudo Red Giants. That's why Ogwen is trying to zone this turtle.
Yeah, delaying, providing vision as well. And you saw how both gold laners earlier on, they cleared the mid. So there's some funneling towards the gold lane, right? Clearing 2 lanes at one time, and well, Yudo Red Giants here, they might commit this Lord. Ogwen, again, providing vision. Few in the top lane. Oh, will be engaged on. Minion Fury will be forced, but with the real world relation and Sakai's jumping in, it will be first blood for Yudo Red Giants.
I think there was some miscommunication right there from Few because he used the Lantern Flare against a Terizla. That's why there's an opening from Yudo Red Giants to set up a play against them. One charge!
On towards Laria as well. Cram figures out. Turtle resets again. This is the first Lord, ladies and gentlemen. Minute 4 almost. And yeah, no teams has yet to pick this up. Cram now being taken down here, surely with the damage coming in. And there you go. Flap TG though should be the trade, but Sakai's in the middle of it. Oh! We'll find the turtle and almost a kill here. Kyle TZ will not let that go. Now it's a 3v1 against Humes. Humes will not be able to find an escape route. And there you go. Falcons AP Bren, they lose the turtle, but they win the fight.
You know what? Flap TZ was really tanky at that time. A lot of delay with the motion from Yudo Red Giants. All along I thought he was going to be down even before those kills from Falcons AP Bren. But because of that, we have 2 players down from Yudo Red Giants. But the good thing is that for the marksman laning, it is actually Innocent on the lead against Super Marco, probably because it's a carry versus a Claude. And in terms of rage, it's going to be carry on the upper hand. But top lane, there's going to be a zone out from Falcons AP Bren.
Well, Cram mounted, defensive penalty zone, but with the displace by Phil, they will be able to take Cram down.
It's as if an episode straight from Quinn's Gambit for a few. He's playing like the players from Yudo Red Giants are like chess pieces, right? All along, Cram thought that the penalty zone is going to be sufficient to escape that threat from Falcons AP Bren, but the Lantern Glare is still there for FCAP. So 4-2 is the score. We could see the Flask of Oasis already being built up by Yums on this game. And in terms of the jungles, okay, Kyle TZ is at level 9. So Sekai is still at level 8. So we could see that because of the aggression of Falcons AP Bren, there's a difference in terms of the pattern for the junglers.
Definitely. Take a look at Super Marco here, blazing duet for the clear. And Kyle TZ is there to back it up. Now Minion Fury defensively towards the backside, but the damage from Kyle TZ should be enough, but no, Innocent is there with the Purify perfectly timed as well. Flap TZ will not be able to fight it, but Innocent surely falls in the hands of View. Stormy finds Ogwen as well. It's a 1-for-1 here. Pre-turtle.
Definitely a miscalculation there from Innocent after the wall charge, but Kyle TZ is still alive in that moment. But look at Cram zoning out the players, and Few even using that Lantern Glare to escape Cram's damage.
Yeah, I mean, it's just buying time as well at that point, right? Meanwhile, Sakai's, he is dealing that turtle in the top side of the map. So, yeah, Udara Giants on Falcon taking Brent here. First 6 minutes, already 9 kills. So, action-packed, very scrappy. So, let's see here. Do they want to stabilize before entering the mid-game?
You know what? I think like Udo Red Giant is more on the stabilized side of the game because even though Falcon's AP Bren is at 6 kills, they are on the lead actually in terms of gold. That is because again of the laning from Innocent. There's a huge lead between him but top lane.
Flicker while charged, connects on towards Sakai's. Oh, Kaltizi, damage will not be enough to take him down just yet. The displace on towards Graham here again, soaking a lot of damage. Real word of revelation now put out. No casualty on that skirmish.
Very, very tanky Cram. As we can see there, there's not enough shredding damage yet from Falcon's AP Bren, but it's good that they are able to force some of the skills of the players of Udo Red Giants, and Falcon's AP Bren just rotating smoothly around the map. Udo Red Giants, they're focusing on giving space on Innocent's lane. Even Yums is rotating on those areas. But in terms of the items of Innocent already with 2 core items, Corrosion Sight and even the Golden Staff. A lot faster to Super Marco, definitely, because Super Marco only has the Demon Hunter Sword as the core item.
Yo, let's see here. Will Udara Giants be able to maintain their lead here once we're in the mid-game? Well, Falcons AP Bren, different approach, right? It seems like even though they have the juice in, different type of aggression, if you can see, if you compare it to Udara Giants games earlier.
Yeah, that's true. And Stormy's playing splendidly again with this Eve, using that Void Blast just to check if there's a hero on that bush. But yeah, at this part, it's gonna be the Lord team fight, right? So for Udara Giants, as much as possible, you want to focus on forcing that Purify as early as possible against you and have him targeted after that.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, Innocent 3 items already done.
Yeah.
So that's power spike. That's why he's ready. He's in the vicinity of the Lord because he wants kills now.
Yeah, that's true. That's why even Udara Giants, they're forcing this Lord to be on their hands.
The word relation pops. Skies finds the Lord. Flat season, the virus runs out of the line, bouncing one, but it seems like the damage will come through for Falcons. AP Brent, Kaltizi, and Super Marco finding Sakai's, and that's almost a wiped out for Falcons. AP Brent.
The only player alive now for the side of Udara Giants is gonna be Innocent, but good thing is that they were able to secure that Lord. Not really sure if they can capitalize on this, but Falcons AP Brand, they're slowly changing the economy of this game, even forcing Innocent on a dashing way just to defend that mid lane turret, but they're able to secure that one out, and there's a gold swing, 1,300 gold lead for FCAP.
Yeah, Sakai's got the Lord, but the Lord is irrelevant. Falcons AP Bren still claiming more map control regardless. Udara Giants, though, they can pick up scraps here. They want to defend their bottom side, and well, item-wise here, yeah, Super Marco is also ready for war with the Holy Trinity for Claude picked up.
I think for Innocent, the next item would be the Wind of Nature, right? Because there might be surprise blazing duets from Super Marco, and it's 900 lead. That's still a huge lead for a gold laner. So for Udara Giants, the positioning now, that's very crucial to have this farm from Innocent to be evident on this game. But there is a lot of vision from Ogwen's Grok, and might be a zone out against you. Nice flicker there, by the way, for him.
Perfect timed. Right now, Yums and the rest of the members. Yums now displays. Scram, though, jumps in.
Oh!
It's a slight disconnect. Raw charge on towards one member, but Cram will fall, and Sakai's, it's stuck in a no man's land. 2 members out for Udara Giants. Add that another as Yums and Stormy will fall. Innocence once again, last man standing.
What a way to stop the Sky Prince at the time. Well timing on that one charge from Ogwen, protecting you and the rest of the Falcons AP Bren. We have 4 players down for you, the Red Giants. Although they have that added damage or defense in the mid lane turret, it's gonna be a long and tough defense for you, the Red Giants. It's definitely Falcons AP Bren on the lead.
Ah, this might be it, man. Falcons AP Bren, they might snowball because of the two big fights earlier on. You the Red Giants now, they're behind 4,000 gold. And yeah, things are not really looking good for their side. Sure, there will be counterplays. Innocent isn't technically given the right position just yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Also provided by the teams as well. Still 0 kills to his name.
Yeah, that's true because Sekai's is at level 13. Kyle TZ is at level 15. Even the items very different. It's 3 core items for Kyle TZ. You have the Thunderbelt and then went straight for the Endless Battle. And even after the difference in terms of the levels, even the other heroes of Falcons April are on the lead against Sekai. So it's going to be Lord now for both of our teams. There's a knockup from the Lord and the wall for Ogwen.
SRG, 5 members here clumped up. Falcons AP Bren, they more have a formation here in taking the setup. But it seems like they will know. They're not gonna blitz this Lord just yet here. They're taking their time, and Red Giants, they know, they understand, because the bottom side of the map is heavily controlled by Super Marco. Though, Lord is below 50% now. Let's reset it.
Oh,
Let's
grab.
see here. Oh, let's grab on towards Cram, but Cram flickers out.
Oh wow, Falcons AP Bren forcing some of the spells here from you, the Red Giants. I could see Kyle TZ forcing this Lord. We have the movement from you, the Red Giants, while Yums buys that Oracle. So still a juggle for both of our teams in this game, but Falcons AP Bren almost close in securing that one.
Yeah.
And even 3 players are zoning the players of you, the Red Giants.
Yeah, Falcons AP Bren, they understand that, yeah, that window, it's now green, it's now open, so they take the Lord, and now they understand that this might be the final push. This might be the Lord that take them to the grand finals.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for you, the Red Giants. As long as they are able to get the attention of the Lord in the other lanes, it would be easier for them. But looking at how Owen is delaying the Lord, they are forcing all inhibitor turrets to be destroyed before that last Lord push in the middle lane. So nice wave management here for Falcons AP Bren. Now for you, the Red Giants, we have those flickers from Stormy, even a flicker from Yums. You want to set up that real world manipulation, even if no one's here, just to back up the damage.
Yeah, they have info. Still Cram, no spell, as well as Stormy. Lord now in the middle lane. Well, the Red Giants will take care of that for now. Falcons AP Bren still looking for that opening. Real world inflation to secure the zone. Malefic Roar secured, so they are looking for the top side of the map. Base turret should be their target for now. Will be defended. Oh, but there's a knockup on towards Cram. Defensive penalty zone. And yeah, Falcons AP Bren, they saw no opening. They will not force it.
Yeah, masterful defense by you, the Red Giants. All along, I thought that both the top lane and bottom lane inhibitor turret will be destroyed. But because of their defense formation, it was a lot easier for them. And they have to be mindful of those lanterns from you, because if not, there's going to be the initiation or the go signal from FCAP. So we have another minion wave flowing at the bottom lane, and the supermarket's just forcing that push, and the lantern that per se, it's just spokes. It's just spokes for FCAP.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Now, Ogwen, though, has the flicker. So keep in mind, the flicker while charge could come in when needed. Red Giants, yeah, will they go out of their base or will they turtle? Seems like the answer is for now, yeah, they'll just wait for the minions to come into their base. I gotta say, though, they have the carry, so they can definitely shred the Lord down swiftly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree, because for Red Giants, again, the struggle here is that not on the Innocent side, because he has the farm, still almost closed with Super Marco's farm. It just so happens that they are having a hard time on setting up a play against Falcons AP Bren. Again, we remember that play from Yums, same hero, actually, the Minotaur. They could put up that big Minowan's Fury just for the counter play and bait the players of Falcons AP Bren to use majority of their resources. That's the winning condition now for you, the Red Giants. That big setup play.
And for Falcons AP Bren, it's their job to make sure that Innocent falls, or somehow, some way, they need to. Maybe they need two approaches, right? First approach, they need to bait the Purify out and then commit on towards the second approach or second attempt. Let's see here, Red Giants. I don't know if it's wise to really contest this one.
Penalty zone there from Cam.
Let's see, Real World Relation committed as well. FCAP though mounts Cram here. Alone, he pulls back. Now, Sakai's in front side of things, looking to reposition. And Ogwen committed the wild charge. Lord reset. Now, Red Giants, they have more control in the Lord's pit. Falcons taking Bren again. They're taking it slow. They're even sending Super Marco maybe towards the mid, if possible. So Red Giants, they need to be careful here if they clump up with 5. Ogwen has a Mortality Lord now, committed. Yeah, you see Super Marco there being cheeky in the mid, just clearing lanes, forcing an error.
Okay, so for Falcons to Brenner, you don't have to Purify for few. So it's going to be an easy target for you, the Red Giants. But the Lord is reset by that gorgeous barrier from Ogwen. So we don't have immortalities here for you, the Red Giants. So positioning is going to be crucial for them. But
oh, they're gonna commit.
Okay.
Oh!
Good zone out.
Yeah, Sakai finds the Lord. FCAP now falls. Real World Manipulation blazing the way to the backside. Melt Stormy down. Now Super Marco might want blood in the top side as Sakai and Crab. They're fighting for the life. FCAP loses immortality, but of course the damage will come through for Falcons AP Bren. This might be it. This might be the play that takes them to the grand finals.
They have to make it way to the top lane. I think this is it because the only player that will be alive in 18 seconds is gonna be Stormy. The story now is how can you, the Red Giants, defend with just Yumes and Stormy left?
Let's say 7 seconds, 8 seconds for Stormy and Yumes, but the DPS is there. Ladies and gentlemen, it will be a classic Philippines versus Philippines. Falcons AP Bren, welcome to the grand finals.
Yet again, we see another Philippines versus Philippines grand finals. GG, well played to you, the Red Giants. Yep,